come one, come all, to the most phenomenal, most extraordinary, most unimaginable puppet show you've ever experienced. Prepare for an astonishing adventure full of mystery, full of danger, and full of artistry, meant to astound the eye and capture the human soul.
Well, that was a pretty fun intro. Oh, never mind, he's not done.
Gregorius T. Oswald. But my friends, and we're all friends here, call me G. Today's fantastical tale is the perilous journey of a boy named Kutaro.
You better remember the narrator's name. It's going to be on the test by the end of this.
To the magical theater of the strange and fantastic.
He won't let me. He won't let me get a word in edgewise. Hey, we're playing Puppeteer. I really like this game. It was at like E3 2013, I think.
Once upon a time,
and then no one talked about it when it came out, so that's sad.
The moon realm was ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the moon goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions, the Black Moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as Calibrus. After declaring himself Moon Bear King, he invaded the goddess's castle, smashed the White Moonstone to pieces.
Once upon a time, once upon a now. This is my moon teams, so just get to the part where I sound good.
Right, yes, of course, of course. Wasn't everyone so very wowed when the moon goddess was obliterated? Wasn't it just great that the impressive Moon Bear King gave a piece of the White Moonstone to each of his generals, screwing over the moon at large? Oh yes, the next 3 years was something special. Ah, yes. Now, where do I begin?
A lot of narration happening if you can't tell. I don't want to step over it too much when cutscenes are happening. When we get to like actual gameplay, I think there'll be some extra narration. Gotta shut up again.
Intent to keep it that way. So night after night he spirited away the souls of children and locked them inside wooden puppets who were doomed to defend Castle Grizzlestein. And while tonight was no exception, it would prove to be quite exceptional.
Oh, the poor dearie. Look, Ying Yang, another day, another soul.
Poor indeed. You're as bad as the tyrant. How many of these children are you planning to parade off to certain mutilation before you realize you're wasting your time?
Why, one more, and then another after that. As many as it takes me to get my hands on Calibrus.
That's nice.
Meet our hapless hero, who's just blinked back to life, firmly in the Moon Bear King's clutches.
Kutaro. Kutaro. Your soul was summoned here at my behest. Kutaro, will you be my friend?
Sure.
Pals
we're
to the
besties.
bitter end.
Oh. I guess I lost my head.
Lovely. Another dunce who left his head in the Moon Bear King's belly. Listen, you're going to drop dead if you go without a head. And
Yeah, I
I'll
can
be the
imagine
one
it wouldn't be
stuck
great
with
to not have a
cleanup.
head.
Come on, let's find something else you can use. A substitute head.
So this is basically
What's
going
happening
over the
around
main
you there?
gimmick in which we get
This
different heads to put on.
You're all set.
Now I'm a little skull
Remember
boy.
those head pots. They may be weird, but they flap around with lots of useful heads. But one little touch, and they'll drop their stash.
I think I can do, yeah, I can do a little
know,
dance.
A new kid on the chopping block like you ought to have a couple of noggins at least. Can't take any chances.
So this is kind of like the gimmick is fun like heads to use. It really just amounts to a
See? Just like I said.
unique looking heart system.
Blast it!
Oh.
What am I doing wrong? Am I not powerful enough?
Look out! If you don't grab them right away, their magic will fade and no more head. So remember, if you lose your head, pick it up post haste.
We can switch between them too if we want to.
Oh, and one other thing. Moon sparkles. Here, I'll show you.
So I mentioned with Child of Light that a lot of games kind of around the time had the mechanic of a cursor that you can control, so we control this cat.
Voila.
There's also a two-player mode where the second player
Collect
controls the cat.
100, and you'll be able to magically come back to life, even if you do lose all your heads.
I don't really remember what the
keep
life
looking.
system is for this. It's probably like Mario 64.
There, the witch's bloomers.
Where like you just have to start the level over again, because I know there's probably checkpoints. Probably. It's been I only played this when it first came out. Again, I love this game. It's oozing style. Oh look, there's a little child. Oh, he spiked himself.
Moon sparkles, if you want to stay alive.
Roar!
Oh, that moon bear king is always angry. Jehoshaphat! Oh, look there. You see that head symbol? Listen, every head has a little bit of magic to it. They react to places and objects that resemble them. Oh, why don't you just give it a try? Here, first choose the right head.
So again,
Now, use
the heads are
head's
basically just
magic.
glorified hearts, but they can be used for special situations like this, where we do a little skeleton dance, and then our skeleton friend will
Anyway, keep an eye out for those
just
head
bleed out some of
symbols.
these for us.
Anything could happen. Look at that. No wonder they're so skinny.
Oh, what a little darling! Welcome!
So we want to collect certain heads for certain situations.
Go and bring it to
They're
me!
basically collectibles, to be honest, and I think it's somewhat disappointing that they don't really amount to much besides that.
The witch doesn't take kindly to long
I think
waits.
part of me would have kind of
Watch
hoped that it
out
would have been like a
for
Kirby
it's as
situation.
wicked as the witch.
Would you like get actual powers based on the head you have?
Hey,
Oh,
I
rude.
warn you.
There's a bad
Pass
port.
through that shimmering gateway to proceed to the back of the kitchen.
Now, make no mistake, Kutaro was not alone in his plight. The kitchen was already staffed by unfortunates whom the Moon Bear King had plucked from their beds.
So Moon Bear King has a lot of poor unfortunate souls. A lot of background stuff to mess with too. At least there's a lot of stuff you can do with their cursor cat. So most of this is just going through levels like layers
These
like
children
this.
had been charged with keeping the fickle king fed, and it was a miserably hopeless task. After all, his appetite was as vast and insatiable as his lust for power.
Careful. There's this thing about fire and puppets. All those moon sparkles, you don't want to toast yourself grabbing them.
I would risk it. For the I risked it. It's fine. My head was still good. I shouldn't. Let me hit that egg. Alright, let's not worry about it. Again, I don't think the life system is too important, but
Imagine being one of these tykes.
I collected
spending
enough of
dusk
them.
till dawn, getting kneaded and grated, peeled and parboiled, marinated, melted, minced and mashed. Or, if they were lucky, just zested, followed by a light grazing.
Can't do anything else with these. Kind of want to smack a bunch of stuff in the background.
I smell something delicious. The witch couldn't have made it.
Well, it's fast food. Oh, I guess I got this for hitting all those spoons. Oh, and you got burger face.
And that was my lunch. Oh, wait. There's a spot. Head, bread. Aha. There's that head symbol again.
Most of the time, these like
This
head
is
symbols
your
are
head
just for
can change the
collectibles.
world, and I do mean that quite literally.
I don't, or like you can kind of get through parts of levels quicker, I believe. But I mean, you know,
The
this is more
witch, in case
tutorial
you're wondering,
than
was
anything,
a
so they're
singularly
just teaching us
screwy
things.
sorceress by the name of Ezma Potts. You'd think someone that gifted with a cauldron would know a thing or two about cooking.
Oh,
And
lost
you'd
my head
be
for a
wrong.
minute. I'll just wait for the pot to get up there. Alright. We're good. Just climb up and go.
As for Kutaro's catty companion, name of Ying Yang, he used to be the moon goddess's faithful feline. One might say his current mistress was a step down in some regard.
So yeah, like as hearts, we only have 3 heads that we can have in our inventory. Pretty sure this pot is something we can do something with later, based on that symbol. So usually you want to have 3 different heads, unless if there's like one thing you specifically need a head for.
Cook is a cook,
And like maybe you want to be able to brute force your way through areas. And just go under.
Hurry along now, dearies, because lazy boys are the first to get turned into grubs.
She's very rude. I wanted to smack her, but... Oh! I was safe where I was, but I got a little scared. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Didn't lose her head that time, haha!
Come hither, my pretties, so you can get lost.
Hello.
Ying Yang, open the windows. I'm roosting alive from this ghastly heat.
I wanted to smack things in your kitchen.
Stop that! It's
Alright, I guess we'll open the windows then.
1, 2, 3. What do
Does
you
Ying Yang
think?
like the count?
Meowed by my cat-like reflexes?
Ah! Where is the moon goddess? I demand to know where you have taken her. Ah! Unhand me, you louts! How dare you!
that peppy princess ought to pipe down. Are you the new boy?
I have a
suppose
burger
you want
head.
me to get your soul back so you can return home. Well, not until you march those wooden legs up to the Moon Bear King's throne room and fetch me his magic scissors. You can do it. After all, you are a very special boy.
And now I got a burger head.
Deja mu. How many very special boys are we up to now?
Yeah.
I guess I'm not that special.
You can keep him company.
Whoop-de-doo. We get to go to the throne room to find Calibrus. Won't this be fun?
Let's go get the scissors. So we can get our kill-a-kill combos.
Welcome to the Tower of Tribulations. But don't let a cheerful name like that fool you. This place is dripping. See? You never know where a head might be hiding.
bat now.
headhunters, dreadnoughts, parking lots. Check everywhere. They don't say get your head out of the gutter for nothing.
See, even the cat's making fun jokes about heads. Good tiger painting, making good tiger noises. If you can't tell from some of these faces on these posters, these might be faces we'll see later on. Another bat head. Oh, I almost lost my skull. Want to at least collect the heads when I can, just to get some more juice if I have to actually worry about lives. I don't know what you're supposed to be. Like a weird pirate man. Watch out for that spider. Well, that's a pirate pig. Oh, little boy. Guess he's just gonna stay hidden. So I don't really remember if the second player had many options besides just hitting things. At least like with Child of Light. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I found another child. At least with Child of Light, there was more like strategy to it, I guess, that you could get done. This, I think, you can't really do much. You might be able to like affect different enemies depending on what they are, maybe. I don't really know. I like that noise. It's like a weird symbol down here, too. Guess we'll get that later. Oh no, it's a ball of boys.
We have a spherical situation. Duck for your life before we get bowled over.
I'm gonna save you guys. I
Stay
think there's
one
something
piece.
if you follow them all the way down. I don't remember what it was. But I think there was something. I probably shouldn't fall like that though, huh? Can wait it out until the big ball shows back up. Ooh, gotta watch out for the spike ball. Oh no, I screwed up my fall. Oh, I'm behind. Oh, they just explode into a... Oh, well that wasn't actually worth it, was it? Now I'm gonna have to jump all these barrels like Donkey Kong. I thought maybe something like good would have happened, because I remember following that down, but that might have been me looking for things. I don't even know what I would really be looking for, but maybe something could have happened. But now we gotta worry about the rats. You know, simple rats, just jump them. Easy rats. So it's a simple 2D platformer, but I really enjoyed the like stylized theater thing. I feel like that would actually chop my head off if I was standing right in front of it. Did I hit the other paintings? I don't remember where I left off.
Abracadabra.
I liked it. They weren't sure about the rabbit noise, so they gave it like an abracadabra thing, just to make sure you knew that it made a noise, because it's like the teeth chattering of a rabbit, not quite memorable. Gotta make sure you know it's a magic rabbit. Oh god. Alright, so we can spider it up here. Oh, hello. Didn't know we were playing Hollow Knight. Oh, bonus stage. I forgot these were things. I think this is basically like a Donkey Kong thing. I don't know if
Kutaro had been snatched away by
you really
an
get anything
enormous
for it
arachne.
besides just completing it.
But why didn't he end up as dinner? Perhaps the spider mistook Kutaro for one of her 10,000 children. Hard to keep track of all those little darlings, even with 8 eyes.
Definitely can get a lot of life here. I don't want to fail though, because I think if we fail, it's just that's it. We're done with the bonus stage. So I would like to get to the end point. Oh, okay. Got a little lucky there. Can hold on to the edge for a minute. Is this timed? I don't remember if it's timed. I'm here now. I'm dead now. I thought it would be a bigger jump, and it was not. That's, sad. So yeah, like Donkey Kong as well, you just can't go back in there if you fail. I think that's a Donkey Kong thing. I never played a Donkey Kong. I know of the Donkey Kong. I've heard of him. Look at this Last Supper picture. Which one's Judas? I don't remember where Judas sat in the picture. I think it's like here, and I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is that like the horse? Maybe. Oh, bananas. Slipping and sliding. Oh, I got banana head. You see that? Wait, let's get away from the bananas. That's a great little banana dance. I wish he would like do it in front of the camera though. What happened? Why did things get spooky?
Scrumptious. I prefer my mice pink in the middle.
Okay, well that's fine. Oh, little boy head. Oh, it was a full boy. I got some gems for it. I think there was something with like finding all the kids in the levels. I probably did not find all of them though.
Magnificent, Kutaro. There's the entrance to the throne room. No one has ever made it this far.
I'm gonna have to see about doing that spider bonus stage again. Because I want to do everything. I want to get all the heads because it's fun getting all the heads.
You in the name of the sun.
It's also great having this cutscene with Banana Head.
Oh my gosh, are you crazy? Do you know who I am? Dad's gonna have a supernova.
Wait, sire. What if she's right? The sun does have a burning temper.
I like the tiger's voice.
What did he do? I've got his precious daughter.
Well, of course you do, sire. And even if you didn't, your majesticalness is more than enough to eclipse the sun.
I've prepared a very special room for you, my dear princess. So please, I insist, take a long rest.
Well, that's something for us to deal with. Look at all those locks.
What luck. He's left Calibrus unattended for once. Kutaro, you are one lucky person.
I think there's more keys than there are locks. Oh, there's the scissors.
There before our hero towered the most impressive pair of scissors you've ever seen.
They are
The
pretty
legendary
impressive.
Calibrus. But Calibrus was bound fast by vile vines, the twisted offspring of the Moon Bear King's twisted magic.
Kutaro, meet Calibrus. Calibrus is a cut above your average scissors. He used to serve the Moon Goddess.
Step forward, boy, and take your destiny now.
I don't know if I trust scissors that talk to me in a whispery voice, though. They also do look like safety scissors, so maybe it's okay.
Now that's a shock. I mean, an honor. Don't you see? Calibrus has chosen you.
Oh, that's a lot cooler looking. Well, not cooler, I guess. A lot less evil looking?
And so
Let's go with
Kutaro's
that.
fortunes
Not
were
as
starting
thorny.
to look up. After all, he was now the proud owner of a pair of enchanted scissors.
He also still had a banana
Still,
head.
it wasn't all good luck. Remember, Calibrus belonged to the Moon Bear King.
So this is the real mechanic, I would say.
And the boy's
Scissors.
first challenge was to extricate himself from the booby trap he'd just set off.
There'll be a lot of stuff like this that we can cut.
That's the ticket.
And I think there's interesting ways they use this scissor mechanic that we'll see as we get further in the game. Get out of here, little mouse. Stop. Alright, I thought maybe he would do something because he kept going to different spots. But as you can see here, we can kind of move off the ground a bit when we cut. Might be something cool to do in later levels of the game, maybe. Possibly. And get a little bit of upward momentum.
Yes, you know what to do.
Gonna kill these mice, that's what I'm gonna do. See, I killed them. Can get a little diagonal.
Oh,
pretty
scissor,
cool.
Like a true wizard.
Apparently we're in the banana zone. You can tell because it's very slippery. Oh, we activated like a little... Okay, well, I'm afraid of the skull and crossbones. What's it gonna unlock for me? Death? Ahead? Oh, just a bunch of banana heads? Okay. That's fine. So, the heads can be an issue depending on the level, I think. Most of the time, the game will give you one of these head pots to, get the head that you would need, as long as you've collected it already. So, like, that head pot would never give us a banana if it wasn't for the fact that we found the banana in the, Last Supper painting.
See? Take good care of Calibrus, and Calibrus will take care of you.
Oh, I got a lock. I don't think we need banana head anymore. Yeah!
Don't stop now, or that Grizz will catch us.
I just wanna... Look at me. Oh, okay. Open myself up. Good. So, you know, there's a lot of, like, exploring to try to figure out where all these heads are.
Lovely.
Which can be fun, because there's a bit of a way to know where to look for these heads. Oh, well, that's an evil carpet. Oh, that's really an evil carpet. Oh, no.
Ah! Who dares lay a hand on my property?
You don't see me.
My traps! How did you get out? Wait, how did you get in? You wretch!
I'm gonna chop you.
Done through my throne room? Guards, apprehend that thief!
Oh. It's a weird little gremlin.
Deathly and darkly, the grubs descended upon our trembling hero. But locked within each of them was the soul of a child, just as scared as him.
Killed a gremlin.
That's it.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay, so we gotta save the souls of these lost children. So, I don't know if the cursor can do anything with the enemies when you are playing as a second person. Obviously not when you're single player right now, but just curious a little bit. It's a little awkward trying to control a cursor while playing the game, but it's fine.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, it's an angry bear carpet. Oh, never mind. It's like a weird night. Well, obviously I know what to do.
It was a
Chop you up.
weaver. Of all the Moonbear King's
Chop you up.
nightmarish magical creations, weavers were some of them.
Oh, he's a bit bigger now.
This was Kutaro's
Oh, maybe he was
first
just closer.
ever real dose of fear.
Ooh, I screwed up
To
my...
escape the weaver,
Give me my
those
head.
fears
We're
would
good.
need
It's
to
kind of
be
like a
conquered.
simple heart system and, oh, that was a twofold. It's like a heart system and Sonic rings a little bit. I want... kind of bungled that a little bit. Alright, what are you gonna do now?
As
What
the
is
clash
that
grew
about?
even clashier, the boy
It's gonna
sniffed,
chop ya.
sliced and sundered with the cold realization
Thought you were
his
cool.
life counted on it.
Alright, and then you have a bunch of souls in you. I remember
Success.
bosses being a bit annoying, some of them anyways, because they have a bunch of those souls, and, oh look, I got a little cow.
Calibrus firmly in hand.
And I
Kutaro
think
had
there were
taken
like
the
trophies
first
or
step
maybe
of his grand
heads related to getting those souls done in one go. Like, I don't know if I would have gotten this King's Crown if I didn't get all of the souls at once. But then again, that
Unfortunately,
wasn't
the
a
next
lot.
steps
I
had to
remember
be
other
taken at
bosses having a lot
as
more.
The Savage King was hot on our heroes.
I just don't know if it's only a trophy thing or like in-game collectibles related.
Yes, sire.
Where did that whelp go?
Well, he can't have gotten far, sire. He has such tiny legs. I imagine he's right around the corner.
I don't want him around the corner. I want him cornered! Find that thief, or I'll find someone who can!
Please, sire, your blood pressure. I'll take care of it. Would you like a back rub? A glass of warm milk? Anything? No?
Bravo, Kutaro. None of the others ever made it half as far. This will be music to the witch's ears. Oh, man up, would you please? Would you prefer the grubs find you and the Moon Bear King yanks your limbs off?
So we have to try to actively hunt down enemies to save the souls of lost children. So I think that's basically the collectibles are look for heads and look for children's souls.
With a flash
Gotta
of
find those
Calibrus,
boy souls.
Kutaro felled the frightful monster and freed the soul of every last child in the fiend's clutches. Well done, Kutaro! The souls he freed were homeward bound.
See, we saved 26. I don't think there's like any we missed because they seemed all story related, but we'll get to a point where they will be very missable. Like probably in the next curtain call. Let me look. I think there's... yeah, the bonus stages have been... Oh, cool, we can actually do bonus stages again. In the main menu, now you can replay any bonus stage you've managed to find, and that's the greatest bonus of all. That is a good bonus, because I don't want to have to go through a level again just to get there. The head collection has been unlocked in the main menu. Now you can read about your heads, past escapades, and check out their head actions. Escapades, I know. I'm not that stupid, even though there's plenty of situations where I mispronounce words like an idiot. I want to at least show off with the head collection if I can. With the head collection, besides little tidbits, we actually collected like... I wonder if this is all of them in that stage. Besides like tidbits from the heads, we also can get information about how to collect the other heads. So this one, the symbol on the pot yields the power that lies behind the fall. So we actually saw that pot. Once we know what the symbol is for, we can head back and collect that that head, and then there's just little information on the heads that we can read too. Let me see. This is yeah, this is current tune. Nip the big button in the bud, and they'll have a little bud to nip next. Sometimes the hints are a bit vague, but I appreciate that they give you something to consider. They tell you the level you have to go to. They make it kind of easy enough to somewhat gauge what you have to do. Now let's do this spider thing again. I gotta win the spider. Oh, that's weird that it starts that scene, but hey, we can skip. I don't know why it would start the actual, like, story scene.
Kutaro had been snatched away by an enormous arachnid. But why didn't he end up as dinner? Perhaps the spider mistook Kutaro for one of her 10,000 children. Hard to keep track of all those little darlings, even with 8
I kind of appreciate, too, that the bonus stage has, like, a little story. It's not, like, much of a story, but, like, I don't know, something. Almost like it's a side story. It's kind of fun. And then, like, just having it be a specific gimmick, like, oh, this is the spider area. I appreciate with this game, you'll see as we continue that there's a lot of unique level areas. Alright, make sure I have big jumps. Oh, there is a timer. Oh, okay, almost failed. Oh no, there I go again. No, I wanted to say yes. I thought it was on yes because both of the options had different colors to them. I panicked. I kind of thought that maybe that would be the last one. Don't be mad at me. Bouncing is hard, especially when it's on spider rumps. It's so weird that they have the intro play out. I don't know, like, why anyone would want to go to the bonus stage just to see the intro cutscene again.
Arachnid. But why didn't he end up as
But we
Dylan?
can
Perhaps
keep
the
playing this
spider
forever
mistook
until I
Kutaro
win.
For one of her 10,000 children.
Isn't that exciting?
Hard to keep track of all those little darlings.
I don't know.
even
Hopefully
with 8
there's like
eyes.
this is like the same reward that you would get. It probably isn't anything because we know where the heads are that we missed. I think it would say if it was like a bonus stage head that we didn't get. Oh, I'm gonna have to head backwards. One more loop. And then this one. Come on. Oh no! Kind of was walking a bit too much there. Alright. Our time is good, it looks like. Okay, well, better than it was last time. Oh, that might be the last one. I was really close to finishing it that last time. So yeah, I assume it's just for those then. And I guess you can grind out lives if you really need them. I'm also hoping that... Oh, and then we see a little... We did it. We won. We got a little flag for it. I don't remember... Well, I don't know if we get to keep the heads that we had before. I guess it won't matter too much. But yeah, so that's fun that we can do bonus stages whenever. And you can see how many acts there are. And each level has its own bonus stage that we'll look for. And we'll try to collect the heads. I probably will just collect what I can collect. And then, maybe before we beat the game, we'll try to double back and get the ones we missed. But we can continue on to Curtain 2.